I'm regional media film critic Sean Patrick with a review of Southside with You, starring Parker Sawyer and Tika Sumpter.
Barack, you seem like a really sweet guy. But how many times do I have to tell you we're not going out together?
Well, Michelle, thank you for saying that. You seem like a real sweet girl. But I have to correct you. We are, in fact, out, and we are, in fact, together.
But not on a date. This is not a date.
It doesn't have to be.
Barack, I don't want it to be.
You know, usually women I meet are willing to look past my hideous appearance and get to know the real me.
If I thought you were hideous, I wouldn't have set you up with Gina. Gina's very attractive.
Now, that's true. Gina is very attractive.
This is not a date.
Southside with You recounts the first date between future President Barack Obama and future First Lady Michelle Robinson, soon to be Michelle Obama. From 1989 is when this date took place during the summer, and they spent an afternoon together under the pretense of him taking her to a community organizing meeting. It's actually something that he hoped would turn into a date, and eventually it does. What Southside with You does is give us some perspective on the president and the first lady that is easy to forget, that these were once just normal people. Before they became the most powerful couple in the world, they were two people who went on a date in a Nissan Sentra with a hole in the floor and rust coloration on the side. The president smoked a lot, and they held opinions that they weren't run through focus groups and tested to make sure that they wouldn't offend. It's a fascinating look at the lives of the president and the first lady before they became famous, and for that, this movie is very valuable. On top of being very compelling, these are two really interesting and charismatic characters, well brought to life by Parker Sawyer and Tika Sumpter, who communicate the inner lives of these two people very, very well and in a very compelling fashion. I very much enjoyed Southside with You. It is quite short, and it does end rather abruptly, but overall, it's a solid film, very well acted, and like I said, quite compelling. I'm Sean Patrick.